It's another hot one across the 4 states today, but there's some good news on the horizon that at least we're going to get a little bit of a break. 7th and Rangeline right now looking pretty clear. Those storms this morning and the clouds associated with them have gone on away, and they've left us with this. 96 is where we are in Joplin under those sunny skies. Winds west at 11. It feels like 100 because we've got a dew point of 67 degrees. All of us, except some who saw a little bit of rain shower activity earlier, sitting in the lower to mid 90s across the board. Then we factor in the dew points. And as you can see, we've got 60s and we've got even upper 70s dew points. And what that comes down to is we're sitting between sticky and soupy. So either way, it's in the unpleasant range that nobody really likes. And so with those dew points factored in, look at these numbers. Or don't. Maybe you don't want to see these numbers. Maybe these numbers are horrifying. But I told you there's good news. This is the last day, at least for a little bit, that we're going to have to deal with these numbers. We are sitting, like I said, where we saw some rain. There's still a heat index in Iola and Yates Center. But in Iola, at least, it's a little bit cooler. You go just a little bit to the east, and Fort Scott's sitting at 103. Most of us upper 90s, lower 100s for heat indices, and they're going to continue to climb, hence an excessive heat warning that is still in place. We'll go over that as well. Skywatch Storm Tracker, nothing going on now, and here's what was left of what we saw this morning, and it's dying out rather rapidly as it moves off to the east. Here's that excessive heat warning. Now, for our friends in southeast Kansas, it goes until 8 tonight, and for southwest Missouri, and Crawford and Cherokee counties in southeast Kansas, it goes until 9 tonight. But unlike yesterday, where it was supposed to expire at midnight, this one really will expire because there's a cold front that's going to come through. So let's talk about the future and what that cold front's going to do for us. So as we head into the evening, the cold front gets here, and it actually gets us into the mid 70s for overnight lows instead of hanging out at about 80 or 83 overnight. And look, by 4 o'clock, temperatures aren't really going to soar up there like they did. Let's look a little more in depth into the future. So again, lower 80s tonight. We're going to get into the mid to lower 70s overnight. As we start the day, this is 9 a.m. tomorrow, 78 Joplin, 77 in Nevada, 77 in Chanute. And that's the thing is, we saw these temperatures today at like 3 a.m. and by the time we hit 9, we were already pushing 90 degrees. So that's going to be very refreshing. By Saturday afternoon, we're only heading into the upper 80s and the lower 90s for most of us, and that's going to feel pleasant. Look at the yellower colors on the board because the temperatures are going to be that much more pleasant. Unfortunately, we still have to get through today, so just a real quick recap on these future heat indices. They are going to continue to climb into the about 105 degree range, and again, the excessive heat warning is in place because of that. We have an alert day for today because of that excessive heat warning, but check out Saturday's high, 92. Now, Sunday, it warms up again to 97, but the humidity will still be a bit on the low side. But as we head into the upcoming week, so there's some shower and thunderstorm chances Tuesday and Thursday. So as temperatures start to climb a bit, the humidity is also going to start to climb a bit, unfortunately, which is going to make it feel less than pleasant again. But you see how the temperatures kind of average out in the mid-90s? They're going to start to kind of just hover around that point through next week. At least at this point, that's what it's looking like, is we're going to have on again, off again shower and thunderstorm chances. So it's going to give us a chance to kind of mellow out a little bit where we're not pushing 100 for highs and 110 for heat indices. We're still going to be up there, but not nearly as bad as it's been the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to a little bit of a cool down, even though it's still going to be hot.
It's still going to be hot, but hey, at least tomorrow we'll be able to relax. And check out Saturday night, 66 and then 70 Sunday night. You might be able to give your AC a bit of an overnight break because I don't know about yours, but mine's been working double time here. So
we will definitely take it.
I certainly will.
All right. Thanks, Chris.